I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning from Life in UK test part 512 by doing morning stretching. And if you participate in the morning stretching, that's at your own risk. Let's do something about Dame Mary Peters as a repetition. So we're now trying to learn what we learned about Dame Mary Peters and then to shoot a separate video in which I'm going to explain what we learned about Dame Mary Peters. She was born in Manchester. She moved in with her parents as a child to Northern Ireland. She was an athlete who won the Olympic gold medal in pentathlon. So Dame Mary Peters was born in Manchester and moved as a child to Northern Ireland. She won the gold medal in the pentathlon by the Olympic Games in 1972. So gold medal, pentathlon 1972. So I'm going to explain it even if it's not completely right. So 5 different disciplines together, who's the best one in all combined. For example, running, throwing and jumping, and distance jumping. Even if one of them is wrong. You cannot just say pentathlon. Except people to understand it. I think. No. She started then to raise money for local athletes and became the team manager for the women's British Olympic team. How do I express it? She began with raising money for local athletes. And what does it mean? In a way of sponsorship? She was raising money and giving it to athletes. She became the team manager of a women's British Olympic team. And she became the team manager of a women's British Olympic team. Of a women's British Olympic team. She continues to promote sport and tourism, and she is promoting sport activities, sport activities and tourism for Northern Ireland or in Northern Ireland. In the year 2000, she was in recognition of her work made a day, or how's the proper term? I don't know the proper term for it in English. And she got the title of a Dame in the year 2000. Okay, let's just try it. I have the two cameras rolling. The first one is for this learning, for the learning test, and for the morning stretching. And the second one, I'm going to start now. So what we record our own little video to Dame Mary Peters, so that people can just look for that one video and get just this one, and we also have it basically again as we have formulated it. Dame Mary Peters. She was born in Manchester, and as a child she moved to Northern Ireland. She was an athlete, and in 1972 she won the gold medal in pentathlon. These are 5 different disciplines, for example, running, distance jumping and throwing, and the person who's the best one in all together combined wins then the gold medal in pentathlon. And after that she started to raise money for local athletes, and she became the leader of a women's British Olympic team. She promotes tourism and sport activities for Northern Ireland, and in recognition of that work, she was in the year 2000 made a Dame, so Dame Mary Peters. And that is according to the Life in UK Test Handbook, page 57. We have actually a little time. Let's stop the camera, second one. I think we have a nice video. Problems in the economy in the 1970s. The post-economic war boom came to an end. Prices of goods rose sharply. Exchange rate unbalanced. This caused problems with the balance of payments. Imports of goods were valued at more than the price paid for export. As many were strongly affected. by strikes caused problems with the trade unions and the government. People said trade unions were too powerful. Serious unrest in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland Parliament suspended 72. In the years following the decades after 1916, so the mean in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 3,000 people lost their lives. When you have more to that, I don't know. I think we're gonna skip it. That is too broad and just make a video about that. It won't work. Maybe we can go back and make about all the economy or also one singular video. I think it's also not enough for the EU or the European and the common market, but you make a video about that. So the next thing will be probably Margaret Thatcher. There we have enough. But before we do it, we have the inventions. So the next video, we're gonna start preparing our video about examples of inventions made in Britain of the 20th century. But for now, we will do the morning stretching. If you're here to learn about the inventions, then you can go directly to the next video. If you stay here and participate in the morning stretching, it's at your own risk. The legs are standing a bit more on the shoulder before the part, and we're doing forward shoulder circuits. So we come back with the shoulders, up, in front, and down, and again, back. Back, front, down. And in and back, up, front, down. And now backwards, front, up, back, and down. And last one. And next exercise, we are breathing in and lifting the shoulders up. And out, letting the shoulders fall down. Again, in and the shoulders up. And out, letting them fall down. Again, in and lift the shoulders up. And out, let the shoulders down. Again, in. And out. And last time in. And out. Now we're doing the other tucker. Breathe in and lift the arms up. And now, reach high. Tend to take an apple hanging high on an apple branch. To turn it a bit around. And thereby then to harvest the others. And the last two. And now we're doing the shifter. Legs standing wide apart. We are lifting the arms up to a T. We're breathing in. Out. Shifting just to the upper part of the body over to one side. Again, in into the middle. And out over to the other side. Again, in. And out. Again, in. And out. Again, in. And for last one, out. Again, in. And out. In into the middle. And out, we're doing the buffalo fighting its hangover. We're leaning onto our knees. And now breathe in. And out. And bring one shoulder in front. Breathe again in, shoulder back. And out with our shoulder in front. Again in and shoulder back. And out with our shoulder in front. Again in and shoulder back. And out with our shoulder in front. Again in and shoulder back. And the last shoulder out, the shoulder in front. Again in and shoulder back. And the last time shoulder in front. Breathe in and push on the back. And out, we're hanging it down. And now breathe in. And out over to one leg. Breathe in. And out over to the other leg. Breathe in. And out into the middle. Breathe in. And out we come slowly with the round back up. And making it the top. Up backwards, shoulder. Now the legs are pointing to the outside. We're having an underlap space between the heels. We're breathing in and lifting the arms up. And out we're sinking down into the garden pose. We're placing the elbows against the insides of the knees. We're breathing in, straightening up the back. And out we're coming back up. Breathing in. And out, we're coming again down into the garden pose. Breathing in. And out with the back up. Breathing in. And out again down. Breathe in and straighten up the back. And out we're coming slowly in one straight line up. And the arms to the outside. Next exercise, the seahorse pose. We have a good standing leg. The other leg with the heel on top of the knee of a standing leg. We're breathing in. Do this only if you can do it without injuring yourself, and out and we're sinking down. Okay. Television, John Logie Baird, 1920s developed, 1932 first broadcast London. Let's go. Radar, Sir Robert Watson Watt, 1935 successful test. Sir Bernard Lovell, Jodrell Bank and Cheshire, Radial telescope biggest in the world. Turing machine, Alan Turing, 1930s developed, influential in development of a computer. Insulin, John McLeod, co-discovered. Structure of DNA, 1953, Sir Francis Crick. Nobel Prize for that in 2004. No, just Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize. So Francis Crick got a Nobel Prize for being a part of a team being a part of people who discovered the structure of DNA. We're changing the leg with your leg. Jet engine, 1930s, Sir Frank Whittle. Sir Christopher Cockerell, Hoovercraft, 1950s. Concorde, Britain and France, supersonic passenger aircraft, 69 first flight, 76 carrying passengers, 2003 out of service. Harrier jumper jet, developed a jet which can take vertically up, off. 1960s, James Goodfellow, 1967, cash dispensing ATM, Barclays Bank, England. IVF therapy, in vitro fertilization, 1978, Patrick Steptoe, Sir Robert Edwards. First child by Wedway, born Alton, Lancashire, and a little more, before we come to the closing exercise. 96, Sir Ian Wilmot, Keith Campbell, clowning Dolly the sheep. When MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, Sir Peter Mansfield. Not written when. Okay. World Wide Web, Sir Tim Berners-Lee, 9 December, Christmas Day, 1990, first successful transfer of the World Wide Web. Okay, the closing exercise. The legs are standing wide apart and we're breathing in and going down. Out. Again in. Out. Breathe in and close the legs. No. Breathe in. Come on. And out. And in. Out. Breathe in. And out, and we're going to do even one more round. Breathe in. And out. Again in. And out. And now breathe in and close the legs. And out. That was the morning stretching. I thank you very much, and until next time.